adolescent corrections. No father for directions. It's Teflons and Smith & Wessons. Rock jewels to hide the pain. Trees leave you lit like Broadway. I came up the Broadway, showing proof who I'm paying homage to. That'll be the honorable comment. Don Dada, Jerome Mapp, Kingsbridge, Trump, Sparkler, I'm that nigga. Science gave me mathematics. What's up, man?
What's good? Welcome to NYC.com.
We here with your boy, Comment, you know, interviewing my man, the great Asthmatic, you know, repping it down, holding it down for the producers on Strong Island. But we here with Welcome to NYC.com, and we here to get the inside scoop on my man right now.
Yeah.
So, basically, man, let us know what's good, man.
Not much, B, you know, originally from the Bronx. Moved out to Long Island when I was a young cat. And coming from there, you know, like hip-hop was already embedded well into my youth, man. So moved out to Long Island and then just continued from there. Been in hip-hop my whole life.
That's what's up. So how long you been producing for?
For a minute. I actually bought this machine right here. This is my trusty MPC 2000, the original. I bought this joint right here in 1997. So I bought it because I broke my ankle writing graffiti and needed something to do. And that's the true story, you know. Hopped the fence the wrong way, came down the wrong way, snapped my ankle, was laid up for a while, and I needed to do something with myself. So, you know, at that time I was just like, I think I could do this, you know. So I just copped one of these joints. Set me back a little bit on the scratch at the time, you know, but kept it moving, and it's been a long road ever since, brother.
That's what's up. So, what is it that got you into producing? Like you know, what inspired you to get into producing?
Yeah, it was really, I think that just being such a fan for such a long time, and kind of being my own A&R in a sense, where I would just be very picky, and I think that's like a hip-hop thing, to be just very picky to the music that you listen to and what you support and what you about, you know what I mean? I came up during the era where it was all beats and lyrics. It wasn't the show, it wasn't, you know, the imagery really as much as it was appealing to the auditory senses. So coming up in that era, you know, you have heroes and you have like basically the soundtrack to your life and whatever. So I always chose this hip hop shit, and you know, listening and paying close attention to like cats like DJ Premier and Showbiz and Diamond D and, you know, Buck Wild and Lord Finesse and just all these beat nuts and all these New York based producers. You know, I gravitated towards that style of music. And later on in life, I found out about sampling just from like my older brother spinning records and being like, oh shit, that was this. And I really started digging deep into it, and I realized, man, I got this, man. I got this. Like, I knew how to do it. You know what I mean? It was all about just getting up the money to buy a machine or whatever. But I used to beatbox when I was a kid and all this and that. So it's entrenched in me. You know what I mean? So that's how I got into it, just being a fan and trying to make the real hip hop and be a competitor. You know what I mean? Because it's a competition out here. Hip hop is a sport. It got stars, it got all that. You know what I mean? It got cats who are waiting for the Heisman. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's all about. This hip hop's a sport, man. And I just wanted to play my part and be my own star.
That's what's up. So, since your time in the game, like, you know, who have you worked with? You know, who people you want to work with?
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's one thing that's been cool about this whole journey that I've been on, you know, is that I've been blessed to be able to do shit with a lot of my favorite cats, man. So like the first track I actually went into the studio, I recorded a track with AG at DITC. And I mean, that was a dream in itself, you know what I mean? So since then, I just worked with all my favorite legends, you know what I mean? All the cats who made music who meant something to me. So like I did joints with AG, Master Ace, Large Professor, you know, Ed O.G., and then it started to evolve into what I was doing. I wanted to involve newer MCs too, so I got like Superstition and Acrobatic and stuff like that. And so I've been around, man. I've been doing my thing. I have had a couple records out. I had a Sadat X record out. I had Tragedy Gaddafi record out, and Crumb Snatcher. I got joints on him and stuff like that. So as far as who I've worked with, you know, I've been blessed to work with legends.
Yeah, it sounds like a whole rap sheet you got right there.
Yeah, man, it's been a long time coming, man. It's been a long time coming for sure.
That's dope. Yeah, so on another note, you know, being that you worked on the Sadat X, what other projects have you worked on that, you know?
I did a lot of stuff. I'm actually very picky on who I work with. I don't work with cats, man. I'm not really feeling too many cats, you know what I mean? I think that a lot of cats is doing the same exact thing, and it's like a carbon copy over and over again. So I'm real choosy on who I work with. But you know, some like indie level cats, like I did a joint with my man Comet. You know, I don't know if you know about the man behind the camera, but he's got some lyrics, man, and me and him did a couple joints, and the shit came out real strong. Past that, I've also been cutting together an album with my man Caliber out of Wyandanch, Long Island, and me and him are gonna be going by the name of The Last Borough. And the name for that just came about because it's just like, you know, we like the last elements who are really doing this like this, and Long Island was like lost, man. Long Island has such a deep history that, like, you know, it was never really recognized. So we're trying to come on that, like, you know, we're the last borough, we're the last men doing this like that, you know what I mean? So we're right there. I mean, you know, a lot of people compared us to Gang Starr, so like we got a good chemistry, good records are coming out of it, you know.
So, you have anything coming out soon? Like, you know, you got anything that you're working on? Your own projects?
Well, yeah, actually, my project with all my features and stuff, is gonna be called Breathe Easy, and that should be coming out sooner than later. I mean, hopefully things will go in the right direction, and we get it going, we got it going. So that's the ASMATIK project. It'll be the ASMATIK. Be on the lookout for 12 inches initially, just because I just love vinyl and I always wanted to do vinyl. And you could also check us out on iTunes. Hopefully by the end of 2010. 2010 is the actual mark. So that's where we're at with that. And then the Last Borough project should be following that within a couple of months.
That's dope.
So we're trying to hit them with the 1-2 punch, let cats know who I am, and let them hear my skills and have the understanding of what I do and what I consider real hip hop to be. And then we're gonna come full force with this album, Last Borough project, and you know, try and set up some tour dates. That's the idea, is to try and get out there and get some tours going and show cats how real hip hop artists do this. You know what I mean? Because a lot of this shit now is just so fake. You know, it's like,
yeah, that was gonna be my next
fake,
question,
man.
too. Like, how do you feel about the state of hip hop today?
The state of hip hop is completely whack. Like, anybody who says that it's the best time for hip hop is out of their fucking mind. Because you know what? Right now, too many people are flooding this game. Too many people who can't do this are trying to do this. Trying is failing. You ain't really doing what you claim to be doing, man. You on some bullshit. Everybody trying to sound like they from somewhere else and all this and that. You know what I'm saying? Fuck y'all niggas, because y'all niggas need to rep where you from. New York is real hip hop. That's the fucking essence. Everybody trying out here to try and fake and sound like they from down south. Some bullshit, man. Go fucking down south then, if that's where you feel like, you know, your music should be sounding, man. Go down there. Go down there and pop off down there, man. Leave the real shit for real niggas, man.
Word.
Learn how to be an Indian instead of trying to be a chief. be a good Indian, you know what I'm saying? So that the whole structure could really form out. This hip hop shit has been systematically just killing itself. It's like, you know, it's like everything else, man. This game is killing itself when you watered down whack niggas, straight up.
Yeah, true. So, where do you fit in hip hop today?
Where do I fit in hip hop today?
Where do you classify yourself at as far as...
I classify myself as a true boom bap hip hop dude, you know what I mean? I represent all the elements. Cass was writing graffiti, breakdancing back in the day, you know what I mean? And that's the essence of it. And going back to like the sport of it, you know what I mean? Trying to outdo the next man and all that. And you know, that's where I'm at, man. With the beats, I mean, I'm a son of many fathers, you know what I'm saying? So like I got all these other producers who I studied my ass off to, and I've really developed my own style over the years to be progressive and to evolve within that structure of hip hop, you know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of people like to throw around those words and, well, how is this artist supposed to evolve and all that? But yo, man, there's evolution within your breed, you know what I'm saying? So stay in your lane. So where I come in preserving that real hip hop sound. I'm a hip hop purist, and I come in preserving that sound. You know, I'm trying to have the legacy of a DJ Premier, man. That dude didn't really nothing wrong. He stayed consistent, and you know what? That's why he's king, and that's why he's a legend. And you know, and I'm just trying to carry on his legacy, man. Like I said, I'm a son of many fathers, so I'm just trying to carry on that bloodline. You know, I'm cut from that cloth.
Word.
Niggas out here, you know, they trying to cut their own cloth. Spending too much time trying to be brand new instead of thinking about classic. Because brand new is just throwaway, man. We in a culture of mass consumerism. We eat and we throw it out. Nah, man, fuck that. I want my records to stand the test of time. Ain't gonna have no this year sound. It's gonna have a hip hop sound, and that's where I come in, representing that real hip hop shit.
Man, that's where you heard it first, right here on Welcome to NYC.
That's what's up. Don't sleep on Long Island, big. Don't sleep on Long Island, cause niggas out here, they know the truth, man. They know the truth.
Long Island representative.
Word up.
The big asthmatic.
It's your man. Peace to the Cop Shop. Peace to Edo. My right hand man. Peace to Caliber. My man Big Comet. Doing his thing, check him out. You know what I'm saying? Just check us out, man. Y'all motherfuckers need to learn, man. Study your lessons. Learn the arts.
And on that note, peace.
Peace. Stay up.